Hello, I'm Karen Adams of Rather Good Limited, and today I want to answer the question, or at least attempt to answer the question, that if AI is so amazing, why haven't I heard of it? Well, I've got a couple of theories on this one. The first is Appreciative Inquiry, the name. It's got a lot of syllables, and to be perfectly honest, it doesn't have that buzz about it. It's not, it's not like Blu-ray. It's more like HD TV. You can kind of see why it doesn't catch on, because it doesn't have that vim and vigour and verve. So yes, that's theory number one. Theory number two is the history and origins of Appreciative Inquiry. Appreciative Inquiry was created in the 1980s in the Organizational Development Department of Case Western University in Cleveland, Ohio in the United States. So it's got an academic background. This is actually an extremely good thing in terms of why we know Appreciative Inquiry is very helpful and why it works, because we've got lots and lots of academic information, case studies, rigorously tested, theories and papers and all sorts to tell us that it's good and that it works. Unfortunately, this very same academic background is, well, a lot of the literature on Appreciative Inquiry is also somewhat academic. And despite the process itself being quite approachable and quite easy to apply in a lot of different areas, the literature about it is sometimes a little more inaccessible, and it's harder to realise that it can be so easily applied and so variously used. It's got a lot going for it, does Appreciative Inquiry, but sometimes it is actually quite difficult to see that when you look at the information, because it's telling you that it's really useful, but it's telling you with really, really big words and quite a bit of jargon and an awful lot of information about principles, which it normally talks about in, say, the first chapter or two, and you have to get past in order to learn how to apply any of these things. And you feel like you really ought to remember all these jargony words, like they're really, really important to how the process works. They're not. You need to know how the process works in order to believe in it. Well, okay, some people may need to know how the process works in order to believe in it, but ultimately the process works whether you believe in it or not. So you can just go right ahead, try it and see how it does for you. So go ahead, try it, see what it does for you. And take care. Let me know how you get on. Cheerio.